I want to show you 3 ways you can use DAX to create date tables, what I call calendar tables in Power BI, and we're going to start with the easiest one first, and that's going to be using a function called CALENDARAUTO, because for us to generate a date table, we need to use a function that can allow us to create a table first of all, and the table has to contain dates. So for time intelligence to work properly, you are going to need to have what we call contiguous dates, meaning that if your date is if your data has 2020 information, for example, then you must have all dates from 1st of January 2020 up until 31st of December 2020. So one function that can do that for us in DAX is CALENDARAUTO, and what CALENDARAUTO simply does is it's going to look at all our data model, find out where are the dates in this data model, and then it will go look for the earliest dates in the data model, find out what year does that belong to, then go look for the latest date and finds out what year does the latest date belong to. That means CALENDARAUTO will now generate a date table that will start from 1st of January of the first year of our data to 31st of December of the last year of our data. So to create that, I'm going to have to click on Modeling tab and select New Table. Then I'll call my table Calendar. So calendar equals to CALENDARAUTO, and CALENDARAUTO simply has one argument which is optional because, as you can see, it's in square bracket. So I can ignore this argument and just close this and hit enter. And if I scroll up on my fields pane here, you will see I have a new table here for calendar, and I have one column on that table. So if I select this table, I make sure I have the table selected, I will see table tools active at the top. The first thing I always need to do is come here to this button that has mark as date table and select mark as date table. Then use this drop down to select the date column and click OK. So now I have a table. If I go to my data view, I would see my table here. If I go back up, select calendar, I will see my one column table that has a list of days from January 2014 up until December of the last data year that we have. Maybe I wouldn't be able to see the last one from this list here. Yeah, I can see all the values. But that's not going to be all. We need to flesh up this calendar table with the different things we'll use for reporting. We are going to report by year, we'll be reporting by month, we could be reporting by quarter, we could be reporting by weeks, and so on and so forth. So we need to create extra columns on this calendar that will enable us to have access to all those columns that we can use to expand our reporting.